Morning, welcome to these videos, starting your day in a more conscious way, knowing you're the creator, the designer, and the star of your life, and really being that and experiencing your life every day the way you want. And that feels more in joy and peace and fulfillment. So let's become more conscious all the time. Notice our thoughts, notice our beliefs, because we are the ones directing our life. We're going to talk a little bit about this in a book I haven't referred to before. So I'm also doing a different card deck today. This is the map from Colette Baron Reid. So you can see it's really well used, the book. I used to use these cards so much years ago, and I'm going back to them. So let's go. But I'm going to read because they're different. They're oracle cards. The first oracle card is Stuck in the Mud. Stuck in the Mud. And what this is referring to, we're talking about today, is sometimes we need to slow down, almost be like stuck in the mud, stuck somehow, so that we can go more inwards, listen to our intuition, listen to us, right? When we're I'm one of those. And if you watched my video yesterday, my body just shut down yesterday afternoon. I needed to rest, relax, sleep. I couldn't even stay awake, right? Because I'm too much into the doing. My body's like, no. We need to make some changes within you, maybe heal, work on your mindset. We're all going to clean and clear and change, but you need to slow down. So it caused me to be super tired where I had to fall asleep. I couldn't even keep my eyes open. So things like that happen. And sometimes people get sick. That doesn't happen to me. I will get headaches when I need to slow down a lot, but I don't. Well, I'm not even going to say that because you know what happened, So what it says is you're being invited to stop and savor the wonder of your life. It's also about that savoring. We forget to appreciate what we have. Sometimes we can be so focused on what we want. And I know I tell you to stay focused on what you desire, but it can also get us in the wanting, I'm missing, I don't have mindset, because we're always like on what we want, and we need to appreciate so much more of what we have. Slow down, appreciate your life, be fully present in your life. That's when life feels like it slows down, is when you slow down. Okay? Struggling will only get you to even muddier places. That is so true. We need that time to say, I let go of the struggle. You can hand it over to God if you have an issue you're working through. I hand this over to you, God, source, because I know you can handle it. You can help me with this. It is right now too much for me, so I'm asking for you to help me with this. So it's about now is not the time to move forward, but to observe. Clarity about your circumstances will come a little later. Stop and find the joy in what you've been overlooking. Soon you will be out of the mud. But for now, be still and know that Spirit has a plan for you. Love that card. The next one is the Gentle Gardener. These are little sheep. You know what? I don't even know what those are. They're fairies. Oh my God. It looks like maybe on top of mushrooms. I don't know. It's hard to see. Anyways, beautiful, beautiful little image. This one is about being your own person. Be a conscious co-creator. That's exactly what I talk about. We co-create with God's source, the sources, the magic that's around us in this quantum field, in this universe, in the things we cannot see, right? We know there's power and force and amazing magic in things we cannot see. The Gentle Gardener is visiting you at this moment in your life to remind you that your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs create the reality you experience, which I always talk about. She is the embodiment of the energy within you that is sent out into the field of co-creation and ensures that all that you are is reflected in the world of form. We're going to talk about that in quantum physics in a few minutes here. Remember what I said? The way you see the world, the way you think, believe, and everything is reflected on the outside. That's why so many people have different experiences of things, because that is how we are creating the world we see. Because we do through our perceptions. We perceive it through our filters. Are you aware of your thoughts? What is their quality? Believe in the limitless possibility, and you will see miracles unfold. The Gentle Gardener guarantees the integrity of everything you send out into the world. Stay positive and expect a wondrous return. Your gardener is abundant with beauty. And of course, that comes from also the gratitude and appreciating what you have, because the energy you put out, then that appreciation, that gratitude, that I have so much to be grateful for, attracts more, right? And then the next card is the Sacred Pool. The Sacred Pool. Number 47. Okay, the Sacred Pool. And that is, the world is a reflection of your thoughts. These cards, are they all not related or what? Amazing. The world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Be the energy you wish to see in the world. Put out the energy you wish to receive back from the world. When you look into the mirror, do you like what you see? The Sacred Pool card asks you that you focus on self-love and self-esteem. We're all in works in progress, so be detached. Self-examination made with rigorous honesty is called for now. Reflect by the Sacred Pool and be in a peace with yourself. Can you see how far you've come and how magical your life is? You notice that the spark of the divine shining through your eyes. When you're conscious that you're the embodiment of spirit, because we are all one consciousness. We are all a spark of God's source. We are all part of it, part of that amazingness. When you're conscious that you are the embodiment of spirit, it becomes easier to respect yourself and act in good conscience. Then you'll reap the greatest rewards. We are soul, spirit, in essence. We are in, actually, our human body is in our big spirit, whatever you want to say. But remember, that's who we are, as our essence. We go on, go on, go on. This physical body will die, whatever, but our soul lives on. We are an unending soul experiencing life, situations, circumstances as we go along. Act with surety and confidence, and success shall be yours. Whatever you, not even going to say that line because I said it wrong. Your unique service to the world is not only needed but celebrated. See the love within you and know that if you cast it upon the waters, it will return to you tenfold. And I know sometimes that's hard to believe because, I'll be saying, well, I've given so much and I do so much, but, in the past with my business, but I don't really get the amount of money that I desire back. But I love giving for free for me because my belief is that maybe no one will pay me or it's rude to ask for payment, right? That was a really belief from childhood. And so we still have these beliefs within us that'll stop the inflow of what we desire. So we may say, I'm giving out a lot of love to everybody. Here's the thing, people pleasers, people who do a lot for others, but I give so much myself and no one appreciates it. They don't give it back to me, right? That's often said. What you have a deep-seated belief that you are not quite worthy, that you need to give and give and give, and it's selfish to receive. And you may say, no, but I've worked through that, but it must be still there deep within you. Or you believe that I need to give, give, give. And you also could believe because of past experiences, the more I give, the more people take from me. So then it becomes your more deep-seated belief. Then you see it in the world. And that's what we're going to talk about. Because what you believe within you is what you see reflected in the world. Okay, he says, we started this book with a statement that we do not see the world as it is. We see the world as we are. Just what I've been talking about. I believe that now so much. Our perception is what we see. This is the magic of our observer. When we observe, interpret, or give meaning to anything, we collapse the quantum probability wave and downgrade the information that manifests as form. I have talked about this many times, right? I just talked about it 1 or 2 days ago too. Is an event painful or joyful? Is a relationship peaceful or at war? Are finances bankrupt or flush? And so on. We see things differently because we have a perception within us from past experiences, programming, conditioning. So then we see that in the world. When we see it, when we observe it, when we think about it, we collapse it into form. What you make matter becomes matter. Love that line. When you focus on something, whether it irritates you like crap or you love it and it's so fantastic, you solidify it more, more, more. It becomes more of your reality, becomes a bigger part of your life. Here's another thing that it says about the quantum physics aspect of it. Beyond the observer, there is no physical reality. We would assume that an apple has its apple form and color regardless of whether someone observes it as an apple, and its shape and color are real. Remember, someone says if a tree falls in a forest and there's no one to observe it, did it really happen? This is what we're talking about. These quantum scientists state that at a quantum level, the electrons have two directions of spin, and there is no real structure form until someone interprets its data stream. The observer effect. You can look up or Google or go to ChatGPT and say, please explain the observer effect in quantum physics. Fascinating. It then takes the form consistent with this observer. So we can see a crime scene or be at a wedding, two totally different things. I will have one complete experience of the whole situation. A friend of mine could have a completely different experience because of their beliefs, the way they see the world, the way they think about the world, all of those things. They will push that out, and then what they see becomes consistent to their beliefs, even though it's the same thing. Anyways, this is central to epi-energetics and emerges as a mutable reality in the next tier. They're talking about that as the book goes on. I love this. It then takes the form consistent with the observer. So I want you to really think about that. When there's something in your life that seems to repeat over and over and over and over again, a theme, a situation, whatever, it's because of you within you inside. The trick is to become conscious of what has brought that into being again and again and again, because often we don't realize it if we haven't taken the time to focus more on it. Let me know if you like more about this topic, because I can go deeper into this topic because I love it. Because we really do create our experiences in life, and I'm choosing now to create a joyful, fulfilled, and happy enjoyment for myself. I'm 61, freaking no more time to wait. Why would I live on this world if I'm not going to enjoy it? Yeah, no. Okay, let's get going on our little blessing. I forgot to pick one. All right, so I want you to sit up tall, hand on your heart. Sorry, this is a little longer. Take a deep breath in, breathing in loving, beautiful light energy. As you exhale, release, relax, clear, 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 clear. Let it go, let it go, let it go. All right, close your eyes. Continue with your breath. I now call on unconditional love and ask for the blessing of the heart to be witnessed and sanctioned by the great universal creator, so that I may rise above small-mindedness and use the best of what human culture has to offer in service to love through my own free will. May the wisdom and guiding hand of the great gardener who works with unconditional love nurture the garden of my soul into magnificence. I dare to live creatively from my heart and thrive. So be it. All right. Have an absolutely amazing day, and I will see you in the next video.